Hey everybody, I gotta apologize to you ahead of time. Today I had a few points where I thought I was recording or doing a screen recording, so I'd have something pretty cool to show you, especially with this 2017 GMC Terrain. I went to hit the stop button on my screen recorder and I realized I never hit the record button. Wow, that's frustrating. I've been really trying hard to capture what I'm doing, but I've been changing up some of my equipment, so it's making me even more confused with what I'm doing. I've been using this Sony camera for years now. I mean, for about 2.5 years I've been using this thing, but I recently got a GoPro and I've been really dissatisfied with the way that's been going using that. I thought it'd be easier, more rugged, but it's not working out well. I have this audio recorder here that you may be able to see, which I use for my audio, trying to get good audio for you guys. And I messed up with that at one point today, so I'm going to do the best to splice together what I did today, and let me know what you think, which cameras are better. Please, I really appreciate the input, and I'm going to work to make better end-of-day videos for you guys. What's going on, everybody? Brian Mann here, Hands-On Auto Training, end of day. This is the last day of September 2021. Today we started out the day with a 2014 Dodge Caravan here. Now it's got a used computer to put in, and I want to show you something. If you ever get a used computer, it's always a really good idea to verify the part number of your computer. Here we've got this one. It's ends in 06610AK. Okay, check this out. On our used computer, this is the one we're going to be putting in here. It has a authorized software update number that ends in that same style 6610. This is AG. The Chrysler numbers, or should I say letters at the end, are just the update of the file, not the actual base calibration. So we have the same base calibration. Only thing I'm worried about here is, if you can see this on camera, we do have a bit of a dent in this computer. It's not really showing up, but there's a big dent right here, so I'm hoping we don't have any problems. We'll see what happens. And just so you know, this computer lives up in this area right here. So there it is. All right, everybody, we did have a runner with this thing, no codes were setting. I did speak with the customer, and they wanted that calibration file updated to the latest calibrations from Chrysler. So that's what we're in the process of doing here. All right, everybody, we got ourselves a runner. We're going to be checking codes, make sure everything's good with it. Second stop of the day is back to a 2011 Ford Escape that I diagnosed many moons ago. It's a long story. We had all kinds of transmission control solenoid codes. This was back, I think, probably in May or June I diagnosed this, and they finally got a computer. I thought it was going to be like a 2-second ordeal and I get a computer, but what we're going to do is quickly repair these wires, because that was part of my testing. I hate to say, but sometimes I switch solenoids around to do some testing. It was really weird. This was transmission code setting, but we're going to go ahead, repair that, and then we're going to program this new computer. When Ford used computers are being done, if you have a tear tag information, if you look at all these part numbers here, the big number that I really care about is this, what they call a tear tag, DNM4 and DNM4. That's a good thing. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. Now, I'm pretty happy because right now we do not have a check engine light yet. This thing will pop a light pretty quick. All right, at this stop we've got ourselves all keys lost on a 2013 Chevy Captiva. We are doing the auto pro pad. I had to get the maintainer out in this one. It was going dead as we were trying to do the job. I don't think we had any problem, but the voltage is going below 12. So let's see. Insert key into ignition switch, on, then off, and remove key for 5 seconds, and repeat to program other keys. So go ahead and insert this. On, then off. Now let's see if we've got ourselves a runner. Let's see if the security light goes out. Before we had a security light that was staying on. Right there. Staying on, it's off. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the OK button here. Now let's try and run this. That's a good thing. Let's make sure it don't stall out. That's the Auto Pro Pad doing all keys lost on this Captiva. Next up, we got a 2014 Jeep. I think this is a Cherokee. Yep, Jeep Cherokee. This thing had the ORC module replaced and seat replaced, so we went ahead and we had to do a proxy alignment configuration on the ORC and the OCM And then after we did that, this thing was all set. We did a learn for the 0 weight, and it's all set. No airbag light, that's good. Also on this Jeep, our customer requested updating the ECM and TCM to the latest calibration, so we're getting that all done, so it will have the latest and greatest in those modules when we're done here. All right, next one's this 2017 GMC Terrain. If you take a look here at the dash, it does have the service all-wheel drive message, so we got to take a look at that. I believe they replaced the drivetrain control module that mounts above the rear differential. And we've got to get my floor jack up and out of here, unfortunately. All right, everybody, just so you know, this module stays up over here on this differential. Let me see if I can get the right angle to show you. Maybe hard for you to see, but that shiny thing on the back of the differential, right there, that's the module. And then there's a connector for it that's up in here. It is right up over in here. You might be able to just start to see the connector. On that connector, there is a laser etched tag or code. We got to get that code. I'll tell you ahead of time, you got to be a contortionist to be able to get up in there. It ain't easy. But there is a code on here. It's just a 2-digit code. And if you can see, I'm going to zoom in on it. It's 52. It's like kind of etched into the connector. That's the code there. 52. Let's go ahead and start this thing back up, see what we get. If I cycle through the display here, gotta change oil. That's good, no warnings, that's great. So let's go check our codes. That's where the magic happens, right? So that's really not a hard job to do as long as you understand to get the code off that connector. If you get that code before you do the job, you'll be in good shape. Otherwise, you're gonna have to crawl around like me, and that's no fun. Next stop was a 2007 Chrysler Sebring. This is a rag top. Look at that, fancy pants. We got ourselves a convertible here. We got a used computer. Guys, I had to ID it with the original one, get the calibration numbers off that, and then do the little switcheroo on the Chrysler file part number. Guys, I got videos on that if you haven't seen it before, but we got successfully done here, so we're gonna rewrite the VIN, reset the skim, be all set. And the next job is a fine quality Jeep Compass. Here we got a used computer for it. We're starting a process. We had to do the old switcheroo, if you know what I mean there. Wow, guys, what a day. Thanks a lot for watching. Listen, I've been struggling trying to find the best way to make good recordings, good video for you guys. The camera you see on this shot right here, and also it was on that GMC Terrain, and I think also the last Jeep Compass, and also that Chrysler Sebring or whatever at the end of the day. Those were using this camera. If you think that's better footage than that GoPro, I was carrying around a GoPro because that's just supposed to be quick and easy, but it's turning out that I'm having more problems. It's giving me issues with not recording when I think it is and all that. So let me know what you're thinking. I want to hear your comments, good, bad, ugly. Let me know. I'm trying to find a way to make the best format to give you guys the good footage you want to see. Be sure to let me know in the comments what you think. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.